Let's meet.
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Johnson. And it's Williams at the 3 slot.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Claxton. No good. Great defense that time from Duran. Thompson inside the line. Rebound, Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Johnson outside. Back to Russell. The Nets working the ball around now. Three-pointer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Here's Cunningham. Hardaway passes to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Beasley's checked in for Asar Thompson. And the Nets also making a change. Wilson's checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Russell, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Hands the shot from the wing. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Well, Richard, we've had the Big Three era, then the Super Team era. But what era do you think we're in right now?
Well, you still need at least one superstar to win it all, but teams are focusing more on surrounding their stars with high-quality role players instead of going all in on super teams.
First one falls for him. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Leaps for it. Out to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Johnson. Hardaway for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Johnson dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Johnson. Malik Beasley making his last shot. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Pistons lead it. To the paint, here's Cunningham. And it's Russell with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Martin. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Holland, Malik Beasley out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thompson, and it's Stewart in its center. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Thompson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now here's Beasley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Beasley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Hayes. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Beasley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Holland. From 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Holland's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Clowney. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hayes. Sharp sets the pick for Hayes. And that one drops for him. Hayes has got 4 this quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Holland. 8 points his last outing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. And a new group in for the Nets. And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Beekman. Back to Martin. Here's Beekman. Claxton finds Martin. Claxton with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Martin missing. And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from 3.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Come on, show us your move. Keep on dancing. Oh, sit down. Bring those moves.
For the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing here by 8. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Johnson outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Williams kicks to Johnson. Fires from deep. Johnson's shot is off. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Harris. Here's Duren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. There's Russell with the 3. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Russell's got 8 points.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Here's the lob for Harris. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson with it. Hardaway picks him up. Williams looking around. Pass to Russell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Duren with it. Left side Harris. Just 3 on the clock. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for contestants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In that game against the Spurs, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And turning our attention to the first half, A positive start for the Pistons.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Johnson, and it's Williams at small forward. Hardaway, no good. Nets trail by 8. Johnson, the pass to Russell. And the layup is good. Russell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Cunningham finds Duran. From past the arc. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Nets trail by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Johnson outside. Back to Russell. To the inside. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Pass to Harris. Brooklyn with the rebound. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
So for the Nets, Clowney's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Johnson. Outside, Russell. Back to Williams. And it's Russell in the corner. Pass to Clowney. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Clowney's got his first basket.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Here's Duran. Harris outside. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Claxton the pass to Williams. Misses the three.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Martin subbed in for Williams. Pistons on defense. Martin dishes to Russell. Back to Martin. Kicks it out to Wilson. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pistons leading by 9. Schroeder looking around. There's the lob to Duren.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Russell passes to Wilson. Back to Russell. Can they get it? Driving the lane. And that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 12 in the game.
Oh, there's Russell flashing that quickness. This is why his guys encourage him to attack the rack, because he does have that speed.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Duren finds Schroeder. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Stewart. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nets trail by 9. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Reed out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Lets it go with a 3. Clowney pulls it in. Burnett shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside Martin. The 8-footer. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Sharp. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Stewart. Lets it fly. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Screen by Watford. Now Sharp. Here's Clowney. Here's Watford. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Reed. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And he makes the first. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Reed.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Watford. He's guarded by Schroeder. Martin kicks to Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. From downtown. Connects from three-point range. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Beasley outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pistons have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Here's the teardrop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
At the line for Detroit, Thompson taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nets trail by 3. Johnson from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Duran with the screen on Russell. Shoots from 12. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Clowney to take the lead. And it's Russell missing. Now for an update on Cameron Johnson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He confirmed that it is a torn meniscus. The leg is elevated right now, but he's going to be out for a while. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now, here is Russell, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Misses in close.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Thompson misses. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Back to Johnson. There's Williams with the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.41 seconds left in the game. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Hits the jumper in space. And the Pistons lead by 6.
What more do you want? Hardaway believes, and this team believes.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
Now Russell. Johnson with a screen on Cunningham. Russell. Pass to Clowney. And stolen by Harris. And that's an intentional foul.
Here, Johnson. First personal foul. Team 4. At the line for your Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Tobias Harris.